Hello, 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 Happy New Year. It's me. I have a sign and a hat to show that it is New Year's Eve, just in case, you didn't know. Happy New Year's. I know it's backwards on camera. Maybe it's backwards for you too. I'm so sorry. It's not in real life. Maybe once I replay the video, it might not be. Otherwise, you get the idea. Also, Art Beat shirt. That's exciting. I decided to wear my Art Beat shirt for the workshop today. Hello, Chloe. Welcome to part 2 of this workshop. I was just showing that I have a beautiful sign behind me that I picked up at the lovely Portage Place Dollarama because that's where I do all my shopping now since moving to the new space. I'm just gonna move my camera a bunch until we have a nice spot. Now you can't see my head though. There you go. I also got this hat there too. Wanted to showcase that, yes, that's what we're doing today. Happy New Year's. Is we are decorating the big paper mache head that we made last workshop. The paper mache head had a small casualty. I went out to do errands after I went grocery shopping after I had made it, and it's great. We have a head. It's hard. The one issue is that I guess it fell off my table as I was leaving, and the front, because it has so many layers, is awesome and great. However, the back is a little lumpy, and I believe that is because it fell off my table and the balloon popped before it was hard. So we have a lumpy back of the head. That's okay. We'll pretend it's its hair, I guess. But nevertheless, today we are going to decorate this and make it actually look like a face, give it lips, give it a little eye hole so I can see out of it when I put it on my head, and then maybe I'll model it at the end if it's dry. That could be fun. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. I have plenty of decorations here, including more party hats. I have a couple of colors, so we'll just have to see and decide what color in the end we want our little party head to have. I also have some paint, masking tape to cover off like any really layers of this that is not completely dry yet, or like dried sharp. I don't know how to explain it. And I also, because I'll remind you, this is the head we designed that I'm going to make out of paper mache. It is off of a UK musician like persona, Frank Sidebottom. But we're gonna make him have a party because it's a little New Year's party hat. So I made it look like he has long hair. We don't know if it's gonna actually turn out that way. We might get a haircut for it. I do need to make a little gold earring because I wanted to have a hoop earring, and need to make the lips and eyes. So that's what we're doing today. I will flip you around so you can see what I am working on as well. But just again to show it is New Year's Eve. What an exciting thing. And also just to say thank you for the lovely year. I will, before I get all into the art, I'll get all mushy for a second and say how happy and grateful and thankful I am that you all are part of Art Beat Studios community, and we all make art together, and I miss you all so much, and I cannot wait to into the new year. Next year I have to wait a whole year. I'm just waiting a day. It's the new year tomorrow. But I'm very excited to see you all again so soon and just make art and more memories together and keep, building off of each other and inspiring each other for the years to come, because I think it is so important to do art together in a community. Also, shout out to Lisa for doing Marissa claws as a workshop. That was one of my favorite videos I have ever seen as a workshop. And I love seeing your versions of it. Megan, if you're watching, you made a lovely version and put it on the creative community post. Oh, my band is on my head. It was so lovely. So if you followed along to Lisa's workshop and made a Marissa clause, please share it with me because it gives me so much joy. It's so cute. Anyway, let us flip around. Oh, I am so grateful too for everybody here, Chloe. It's wonderful. I'm gonna flip you all so we can get started on this. And of course, we're doing a live stream. I'll keep gabbing around as we're doing it, but oh, see, Chloe, I do have my Dollarama apron right there. I put, oops, the head, this big head. You can see, ooh, it's hollow. Oh, you're inside the head. Woo! We have this big head that I don't want it to keep rolling around as I'm doing it. Yes, the apron's there. I don't want it to keep rolling around, so I have like a camera tripod. I'm going to put the head on as I am working on it. I also have a very cold coffee there. I have some more newspaper so I can like put it down if I'm doing any painting. I put all my like utensils that I needed, like my knife or scissors or paintbrushes, underneath this so I didn't misplace them during the workshop. And then I have paint. I have some different kinds of paint. I have my paint palette, which needs a good picking of dry paint after this. And then I have some glue, the Brad special glue, tacky glue. He loves that one. And I'm going to make the earring out of aluminum foil, I think. But yeah, I have some scissors. There they are. And then I'm going to, wow, I put that on my seat and I almost sat on it. I'm going to make this stay. There we go. And go around it and like snip off any bits that are too sharp. This is a great angle and I wish I was able to show you guys that angle too as I'm working on it. I wonder if I can do like some weird... I am protecting my table. Do not worry, Chloe. I will have it protected. Trying to get with this. This is just a very close-up shot of this. I wonder if I can move it back anymore. Oops. That's kind of good. What do you think? We got a little bit of a kitchen mess in there, but that just shows I do all these in my kitchen. Yeah, that's great if I'm like painting it or anything like that to see. I am going to protect my table though. And I think what I'm going to do first, I'm going to take my scissors and just like delicately go around and take care of any like patchy spaces. Like as you can see here is a little bit patchy and bumpy, especially because of that little incident. So like I can either like this, I won't be able to paint it too well, so I'm gonna like just like snip that off. But I also could kind of like put paper or tape here so it's not as, excuse me, so it's not as like bumpy, which I might do. But we also kind of have to like plan out hair, so maybe I'm gonna use this marker and then draw off like a hairline. I want him to have like wavy hair. That's gonna be harder said than done, but there we go. This little thing is not working as good as I anticipated. But yeah, I think here, I don't know, I should be using a marker so you can actually see better, but I'm gonna have like this little wavy hairline. And I see this is all gonna be in hair, but this isn't. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put like some tape here. Because I can paint over the tape. And then that way it's not like he has like this really lumpy face in the corner. So just fixing the little incident from before. I was gonna do this before we started today, and then I just thought that it might be better so you can all see how I fix things and how like nothing's perfect and things always have little mistakes here and there, but that's part of being an artist, is you see what needs additional work and touch it up the next day. So we are repairing this little corner of the face. I'm not gonna do the back of it. That's all really lumpy. That is fine. It can just be like hair. I don't really mind if that's like that. But the face, we want it to kind of be as symmetrical as we can, or as like the other side. Obviously it doesn't have to be perfect because faces like aren't symmetrical, but yeah, I just thought it would be nice for it to look kind of like the other. So I'm just like making this like weird little brace thing over where the bumpy incident occurred. And this is gonna paint just fine, so. And I think also what I'm gonna do first is I am gonna put like a coat, my first paint coat on it, because we do have like a bunch of decorating to do, and I want to make sure that I can get it all in their workshop time, because I know paint takes a bit to dry. So we're gonna get that first layer on fast, and then we can kind of work on like the eyes and other attachment bits after that. Once I kind of have everything like flattened out here. I think that's honestly pretty good. Because like we can just paint all over this and then it makes it more flat. But let's just go over the back here. You see this is like kind of bumpy too. I'm gonna fix that. Fix that back bit. And there is like a little bit of flap here that I could either cut or just take down. And I'm doing that just for when I paint it, I'm going to get a more even finish over. So it's kind of what I'm doing is I'm just going over and taping any holes or really like flappy parts, which is bound to happen when you're doing paper mache because it like will kind of bounce up on you as it's drying. So yeah. That's what I'm doing. How is your day if you are watching? This is a live stream, so I can like read your comments or see anything. Oh, hello, Faye. Faye's watching. That's exciting. Hi, how are you doing? Come watch me make this massive paper mache head. We're decorating it today. We did the paper mache portion last time, and it was very great. I actually continued to work on it after turning the camera off. I worked on it for like a good portion of the rest of the day. So this just shows how invested I am with this. I did use a glue and water mix and base, not the flour water glue combo. I felt like I was gonna put a lot of time into it and I didn't want it to smell and me throw it out shortly after, so here we are. I do have a teeny little hole here and I use that because that's where like the tying part of the balloon was. I think I'm gonna leave that just so like my hearing stays a little bit better inside of this hat. I am like making it to wear, so we want to make sure that I can hear as I'm in there, so I'm not totally just like sitting in there like nothing's happening. Oh, you're having tea. That's good. Nice to see that, Chloe. Is it orange pico again, or what kind of tea are you having today? This is like the side that had the most trouble. I don't think I'll have to do this much touching up on my other side. But I just want to make sure it's okay. And then we're gonna get just to our first layer of paint here. This I can probably just cut. And now it's rough, so I'm gonna just cover it with a little patch tape. There we go. Back's all pretty good. That one I can just take off my hand. This weird little bump here that we're gonna pick off. And then there's a little bit of a bump there, so just tape it down. I'm just rubbing the edges down with my nail just so it doesn't like lift up when it's being painted. That one I don't want to paint it. And then just tidying up a little portion of the ear here. You probably can't see this on the camera angle you are, so I'll just be a little speedy. Ooh, and then we have a little flap on the face on this side. So again, if you're just tuning in, I'm just prepping the mask. I keep calling it a party head, which it is. But I'm just prepping it for our first layer of paint that we're gonna put onto it. It may take a bit of coats just because, you know, we have all the different patterns on here from our paper mache. So want to be able to cover this all up as fast as we can so I can get on with our decorating, because that's the fun part. Okay, perfect. So that is good. We're good to like start decorating that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna turn us here, and I'll mix a color for us all, what we want it to look like. Wow, look at these camera angles. I'm getting really great, except for that moment. Just took a sip of water, and we're good to go. I have the cutting mat out just because I wanted to cut out the lips, cut out this hole. I think I'm gonna look through this hole. I'm also taking off my party hat because it's getting hot. I'll put it here so you can see it. Party hat, cute. So I'm gonna cut this hole out just so I can get this mat out of my way. I think I have glue on the tip of my knife, so it might not cut very nicely, but we're gonna do our best. There we go. I made it open a little bit smaller than before because, like, I don't know, I think that's okay. I also can go in with my scissors after and, like, kind of round off or get a little bit of room off after, too. I'm gonna have to paint these lips. I found that the lips were the hardest part, actually, of the face to do. Ears were kind of, like, the easiest. Eyes were fine. Lips are hard. Like, the shape, getting a shape of lips is really difficult. But I'm putting that somewhere there, and then we're gonna paint that, but I'm just gonna put, oops, as I rip that, I'm gonna put a little bit of tape around this. I think to give it, I don't know, should I use that to give it texture or anything? Where's paint? I'm gonna do it so I add some thickness and like kind of proof the piece that we're putting on, because I'm gonna paint it right away. So I don't want that cardboard or anything to curl. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know if I said it in the intro, but I have some like imitation gold leaf that I'm going to put on our earring for this hat, because parties need gold leaf earrings, in my opinion. I love earrings, so I thought that would be nice to add on as a feature. How's everybody hanging in there with this cold, by the way? I live in an apartment. It's very cold out, so if you are going out, like, wear multiple layers and keep yourself warm. I live in an apartment, and I'm, like, not on the top floor, but, like, on one of the higher floors, and I don't know how it works for insulation, but, like, my apartment gets so hot on a normal day, just like a normal winter day, but because it's extra cold outside. I don't know if the heater's working extra hard, but it is making my apartment extra hot. So I'm very hot and sweaty today. So if I flip around and I'm glistening, that is the reason why. As I'm saying that, I can feel like a little drop of sweat running down my forehead. Ugh. So how are you guys holding up with the heat, or the cold? Not the heat, I'm the one with the heat right now. It's just so much. There we go. Almost done. My lip layer. It's kind of like, I'm gonna call this lip liner actually. I've done my lip liner. Yeah, I really don't like it either, Chloe. It is so cold. Like, oof. It is so cold. I went out and I went to Mark's work warehouse and I picked up some long johns yesterday. So anytime I need to go out for any reason, those are coming with me. Ooh, that's a very pointy corner of the lip. I mean, I know this is my New Year's party look. My big party mask. Should I give it gold lipstick? Yeah, getting the hot and the cold is intense for sure. Okay, let's mix my paint color. We don't need this anymore, which is nice. I can get that, oops, out of the way. We're gonna mix a paint color. I think I'm gonna mix like the paint color of the skin of it. And I need a lot of paint, so I guess, can I pick any of this off? Probably not at the moment. My nails are gonna be so weak, I'm just gonna hurt myself. No, I'm not gonna. I need to pick this off later. Chloe, I should just save this for you so you can pick it off when we're back at the studio. Oh no, I did a little bit. Oh, that's nice. Just get it a little clean off the corner. Not as clean as I would anticipate. Oh, there we go. Oh, there you go. Didn't know you needed ASMR today. There we go. Some nice thick paint chip that I'll do in some activity later. Okay, so I'm gonna mix the color of, like, the main color of the skin for mine. That it does need a real cleaning. Hello, Amber, nice to see you. Oh, but get that out of the way too. That's one of my favorite parts. It's like collecting all the paint that you've worked on over the years, and I don't paint that much, so yeah. We're gonna need a lot of paint because we have a lot of surface area to cover. So I'm gonna try and mix as much as I can right now. I don't know how to make the perfect skin color, so I'm kind of just mixing pink, yellow, I guess a little bit of brown, a little bit of red, and then white. I guess maybe I'll just add white now, see where we're at, and then mix more. I also don't have a lot of white paint, so whatever color comes out of this is what we might need to stay with. Okay, we're gonna mix this. And I'm gonna use, I guess, like a smaller brush to mix, because when I mix, it gets like all over my palette. So I just want to kind of mix it in one spot as best I can. Yeah, I don't know what color is going to come out of this, but I don't have much white, so it's going to kind of be whatever color this is the color of our head. Because these are the colors that I have the most of. Just mostly yellow. This is fine. I guess maybe I could put in more pink and see what happens. Yeah, we're probably going to need like a couple coats of this, so all the paint I can add to it really the most. Yes, how are you folks doing during this time right now? It's really hard to be isolated and everything like that. Have you been working on any art? Have you just been kind of sitting and drinking tea? Journaling is kind of a nice thing to do as well during this time. Or finding a different like crafts to do. I mean, I guess that's gonna be the color. Maybe I'll put a little bit more pink in it, but it's gonna be mostly like this color in black, so I think honestly this color's fine. Maybe a tad more pink. By a tad more, I mean like a ton. I hope this is enough paint for this. I mean, it's a very pretty color. It also is kind of bright in my kitchen, so I can't tell. But it looks like very strawberry and creamy when I mix it together. Oh, maybe I'll try and make it totally like me and I'll give it freckles after. That'd be wonderful. Okay, that's a good color. Let's... Oh, I'm so glad that you can drink coffee. I'm drinking coffee as well right now. But yeah, I'm super glad that you folks are able to join. Like I was saying, it's so hard this time. Time of year specifically, like New Year's Eve is like a hard time because, you know, all the things that come with it, but it's just the holiday time. Like there's so many expectations and so many, you know, you have to do this and you have to be with all the people you gotta be with. Otherwise, like, you know, you're not nice or bad or mean or something to people, but it's not. You gotta do what is best for your mental health as well as like the current situations around you. What's safe for you and what's safe for around, which just makes it harder. It makes it such a hard time. I think that's no definite thing with anyone, is that I don't think anyone out there is having like a normal holiday time. I know myself, I've had to limit going to see like a lot of family, and I wasn't even able to see some family members this year, and it just makes it tough. And yeah, so just know that you're not the only one feeling like this. We're all kind of in this together. Yeah. I also don't like, I'm never up this late anyway either. This is why I'm doing a party thing in the afternoon with us here together. If you want, I can even, here, you know what I'll do? I have party hats here that I was wearing one. I'm gonna put one on my camera. So it's like all of you are wearing a party hat now with me. Okay, I just gotta party hat us up. There we go. You're wearing a party hat now. Now it's like we're all in a party. For sure. I will show you in the mirror later, but you are wearing a party hat. Okay, so let me now, this paintbrush is far too small to paint this whole head. So I'm just gonna clean it, and then, and by cleaning it, I took it off the thing. I must have dried this in water too much. And then just put it in my water. Let's use a big brush. And I'm going to just paint like the base, 1 or 2 coats on this. I know this is probably gonna take the longest, mostly to dry, but we need to get this paint coat on here. And I want to do it in kind of thinnish coats, that way it'll dry and I can do another one, versus having such a long coat to wait for. But yeah, this is my like little celebration. Hello, Win. Nice to see you. Yeah, definitely you can now start seeing that it is a face. I did cut the hole in the bottom already. That was done like actually the day I made it, just so I can make sure it would fit on my head. It does. So I will be ending the video modeling this. So this is why I want to get this color done first, so it'll dry, and then when we put it on, I will be putting on like this very wet head. But I guess I need to paint these really because those are going to be my eyebrows, but I'll give everything a good first layer. But how are you, Win? How was your baking yesterday? Was it delicious? I unfortunately could not join. Actually, the only thing I did outside of staying home this year, or I guess this holiday break, is I went ice fishing with some of my family, and it was very fun. It was very cold though. I woke up very early, but it was lovely. It was like a really great time, experience, and I'm very thankful that I have that I can do. So it's my first time going. But yeah, tell us all about your cooking video. Do a little shout out for that, recap it, and then after this, you all can watch it. Watch it again. Oh, I wish this was smell-o-vision so you could smell the smell of paint like I do. Then I wouldn't have to do this alone and smell like my apartment smells like paint now. But that's okay. I like that I do have these ears that I can kind of hold and move around, but I'm not going to be happy when I paint the ears over and I have nothing to hold it by anymore. That's why I put it on this tripod so I can like kind of move the tripod around a bit. And for your information, Chloe, I did just cover my table before I started painting, so it's safe now. My shirt, on the other hand, I just got it painty, but that's okay because it's my art beat shirt, so I think it's meant to have extra paint on it. Oh, see, that extra spot I covered in masking tape looks actually so nice and smooth now. Looks so nice now. I went to Lake Winnipeg, actually, for ice fishing yesterday. Went right on the lake, dug a hole, plopped a rod and line down, and waited all day. But hopefully I will be able to eat some of those fish later that I caught. They're being filleted right now. Not by me, because that seems like a job I don't want to do. But yeah, it was quite cool. But yeah, dress warm. That's the one thing I learned, because I didn't really feel that cold yesterday, just because I had on about 4 pairs of pants, and ski pants, and like so many sweaters, and then my winter jacket. So yeah, staying warm, I guess, not cool, is very important in times like this. Dress in layers. Yeah, this is really coming out like a head. This is great. Yeah, I'm doing the painting of this first. That way this will hopefully dry closer to the end of the video, and then I can like put on my eyeballs and my mouth and that. So but yeah, this is see, I don't mind painting when I'm like covering something with paint. Doing like an actual painting, oh, it's not for me. It's so stressful. I want to make sure it just like looks right and looks good as soon as I'm making it, which isn't how art works. You gotta work on it in layers, and I don't know, I find sculpture so much more easy to understand that it's gonna come and look like something in the end, whereas a painting, I'm like, it's ready in the form it should be. Why doesn't it look like a finished masterpiece already? Maybe that'll be what my New Year's resolution is. I know we never set those, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna try this year to get a lot better and a lot better of an attitude towards me painting. I'm gonna try a lot harder this year, I think, to do that. Just because, you know, never say never. Try all different types of art. So I'm gonna try really hard this year. Maybe watch some YouTube tutorials. Or just learn from people at Studio Central too. That's probably gonna be a good way to understand and learn how to paint. Yeah, I want to learn different types of art for sure. Like painting would be one of them. Maybe knitting. I'd like to learn knitting this year. Crocheting maybe. So many different types. I'm gonna definitely put freckles on this so you can tell it's me. Oh, okay. I want to read the story, Ember, that you just posted. So I'm going to pause my things. I have to move my thing a little bit. Remind me of something I should share because I haven't back when we go buy wrapping paper. Oh! That's nice. Oh. So Ember, you're just saying how because you hurt your back a bit before Christmas, you weren't able to go out and buy wrapping paper, but you used the Studio Central tote bag as your wrapping, and then of course made sure you got the bag back. I do that too. Oh, no problem. I think it's so exciting to hear about other people's, holidays and what they did and chose to do. That's awesome. That's cool. I'm glad. Thanks for sharing that. I would love for you actually to try and teach me knitting. Like, I think emphasis on try, because I'm not the best student. But no, I'd really love that, Ember, if you could teach me some techniques in the new year. Knitting, crocheting, I don't know, anything. If you think crocheting is maybe easier to learn first, maybe we could start with that. And then we can go on to knitting, I don't know. I'll let you be the teacher. You can choose the lesson plan, which is gonna go first and not. Okay, so again, I'm gonna paint these eyebrows a different color, so you don't need to make sure that they're perfectly painted. And also I'm gonna put 2 eyeballs there, so that's fine too. I really should cut out a hole for the mouth right away, because that's where I'm gonna need to see out of, is the mouth hole. And then we're gonna need to make freckles on this later too. So I'm gonna finally turn it. Oh, there's so much more head to paint. Oh, hello, Tyler. Happy New Year to you too. That is true. It is very cold, but at least it is sunny. I'm very happy that we have people like you to see the bright side of things, not even literally, I guess, because we are seeing the sun. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, it is sunny outside. You're just joining in with my painting of this massive paper mache head that I started on Tuesday and actually have been looking forward to all week to paint and decorate. So I think I'm gonna give it like blackish brown hair, so we don't need to do too much of this, but I'm just gonna make sure I do that nice layer up top for the forehead. And then get some nice black paint. And then work on the eyeballs and my beautiful gold earring. Just a single gold hoop earring because we want it to be a fancy party hat. Party hat. It's going to be like a party hat squared because it's going to be a party hat on top of my head. And then I'm going to wear a party hat with that. So it's going to be great. Oh, I love this. This is great. You know, before I was just like, oh, when we were before the holiday break, me and the staff were deciding what days we all wanted to do for our workshops, and we were all so excited and planning it together. And then I was just like, oh yeah, like I'll do New Year's Eve, that's okay. But I am so glad I'm doing it because I can just see all you all in the chat just kind of, you know, chatting to each other, and you all get to talk to each other before the new year. And wish each other a new year. It's very cold outside, and also like everything in the city is closed. Well, not closed, but I think so actually. A lot of things are like closing early, and like, you know, I'm choosing to stay home, and I might play some like online stuff with some friends, or I might just go to like one of my friends' houses just for the night with like a few of us there. But definitely, like, doing something small with the people you love, or the people who are, like, your chosen family, or your actual family, or just if you feel happiest by yourself, or maybe not, but, you know, if you are by yourself this New Year's Eve, just kind of enjoying the moment and enjoying your being in your presence. You know, all of us are friends with each other watching because we all think the other person's like pretty cool and has some cool talents and stuff. So we all want to be friends with each other. So just think of how much other people want to be friends and talk to you and be excited for your work, and then do that for yourself. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what made sense in my head. Just to enjoy being in your own presence, if you're alone this New Year's, or even the holiday and stuff. It is hard though, as I live alone, so I am constantly having this ideas that is just like, oh, it's hard to do things on my own or to not be able to talk to anybody for a couple days, but I try and enjoy being in my own presence and, you know, enjoying who Marissa is, because I think some people enjoy being in my presence, I guess. If I'm there at Studio Central, we enjoy hanging out. Hopefully. Hopefully some people enjoy being with me. It's okay if you say no. But I'm gonna kind of celebrate that on my own and enjoy being with myself. I'm just talking in circles, I guess, as I'm painting my head. Oh, the head idea jar. I didn't use the head idea. I love the head idea jar. I didn't actually. What I did is there is a musician who's passed away, but early on there's a musician with some very experimental music, and their name is Frank Sidebottom, or that's what their persona was. And as a musician, they wore this massive mache head because they didn't, and the types of music, I guess, wasn't really kicking it or getting popular. But when they made their big mache head, everybody started being interested in their stuff and like really enjoyed what they were putting out. So that's how it kind of stuck. But I love the head idea jar. I was saying earlier, one of my sorry, so loud, such a big head. One of my goals, I think, for the new year is to stop saying I'm so bad at painting and actually try painting a lot more pictures, because I don't do that too much. I do a lot of other art, but I don't do too much painting, and I'd like to get better at it. I'm also, as I'm talking, running out of this color of paint I made. So really gotta try mixing it more. But I'm gonna try and make some different models and sculptures out of the idea head jar. And just this is my nose, this is my face. Or maybe make a face out of multiple heads. I could do that too. Oh, I didn't see that either. Any big plans for New Year's? Yeah, stay awake. More plans than we have. That's great, Ember. I like that. That is a good holiday plan. I'm just making some more of my paint concoction down here. I can tilt you if you'd like to see it. Ooh, where is it? There it is. Oh, your party hat fell off. Making more of my paint concoction because I ran out just over the ear. So. Ooh, didn't cover my table that far. This is it was my beautiful kitchen table, and it is slowly becoming my art table. Just because I'm always doing different arts on it. Different arts. Doing different types of art on it. And it's always getting very messy. I think honestly that's going to be a fine color. It's a little bit more yellow than the other. Maybe a little bit more pink. It's a lot more pink, that's okay. I love Ember and Chloe that you two were here last time and just kind of sitting and enjoying the whole thing, and now you both are back. It just makes it a cute little hangout. It's really great. Okay, I got a lot more paint now. Back to our head. Oh. Keep your party hat on. Oh my goodness. There we go. For those of you who don't know, I did put a party hat on my phone, just so it's like we're all having this little party together and we're both wearing hats. I'll need to get a mirror to show you later. So just painting behind the ear. It's like we're taking a shower. Oh, don't forget behind the ears. Don't forget to paint behind the ears. I love that this is the next best thing. That's great, Ember. I really appreciate it. It's good because, like, you know, I still would be doing these videos like talking to myself or talking to, you know, the camera with nobody on the other side, but it's so much nicer that I know you both are watching, and anyone else watching is just like sitting there live with me. It kind of is like this special experience that we're all kind of experiencing something together. I don't know. It's like that concert feeling. If you go to a concert, it's cool because, like, well, one, I don't like being in big crowds of people, so that's kind of not the best part. But you do get to experience something in, like, this shared space. Like, you get to all listen to the same music, the same songs at the same time. That's pretty cool. Oh, Lisa. You said sorry, I meant to say it. I don't believe that. I think you meant to say I look so gorgeous, and I appreciate it. Thanks. Thank you so much. I really like that. But hello, Lisa. Welcome to the live stream. There's a bunch of us here. We're just all kind of hanging out, watching me paint a head. I'm just getting the first, like, base layer of color down. I'm not going to go into, like, coloring and shading and all of that. I'm just going to do, like, one color and then that. But I'm getting this color down, that way we can get all this done, and then I can, like, make eyes and head and all of that stuff. So, not head. I have a head. Make the eyes, make the mouth. Hopefully this will dry so I can put it on camera for you guys. So this is why I am doing the painting portion first. Also because, like, the painting portion, I mean, it's nice to kind of watch it happen, but it kind of gets repetitive after a while, and you know what I'm doing. So why don't we watch the other things? Like, I probably should have cut my mouth hole out much earlier, because that is how I'm going to be seeing out of this thing. I did try it on. I actually tried this on and was cutting the hole for it while I was watching Lisa's workshop video of the Marissa claws, which was my absolute favorite workshop to date. I just realized you cannot see what I'm painting. My favorite workshop to date. Oh, I'm just checking out your response there, Tyler. I like that. That's exactly what, like, is a good plan for New Year's. Like I was saying earlier, there's a lot of things closed, and also, like, with how things are spreading, it's really important to stay home and stay safe, and to not, you know, spread and help the spread of COVID go around. So that's a great idea. I really like that. And then if you have, like, a close community circle or a close family circle, like with your aunts or your family, or if you have, like, that one or two friends that are really important to you, and those are your chosen family, like, spending some time with them if you're able and it's safe to do so, I think is a great idea as well. But New Year's countdown, always fun. Watch that ball drop. Or, like, you can make your own ball and just drop it at New Year's Eve. That's also cool too. Yeah, I don't get why they're dropping a big ball, but whatever. It's cool. Maybe make something cool for dinner. Something you don't normally have, but it's special. That's always nice. I'm gonna make brie tonight. Oh, brie is basically just like an excuse to eat a ton of cheese and call it fancy, but you're just dipping things in hot melted cheese. So why else wouldn't you want that? Holiday brie. Okay, I think I have exhausted my painting for this head, which is lovely because then we get to work on the other things that are a little bit more fun, like painting the back of the head. No, I'm gonna wait a bit for that. Okay, we have painted this. Beautiful. I have my brush. I'm going to wipe it. Yes, exactly. Better to be safe than sorry. Being safe, exactly. Like I was saying, I did that for the holidays. I was better to be safe than sorry, and I stayed away from a family gathering that was happening, and I felt so bad that I couldn't attend. But it is so much better to not have to worry and stress about, you know, getting yourself or other people sick. Okay, let's move back to my plan here that I have. Move my paint off of it. So I will need to make the hair later, and I think I might just paint that on. Because, yeah, I don't want to have to make hair. So we're gonna make the eyes. I have here my 2 eyes, these little Pac-Mans that I cut off, because if you can see how the eyes are done, they're just like big circles of white and these little Pac-Man eyes. So I think I could just like paint them and then make a bigger circle behind it. I have, oops, I lost some of my newspaper on the ground. We have it here. Because it's always important to protect that table. Let's put this down. Okay. I like how I put my paint all the way over there, but I still need it. So bring my palette back. I need to paint the mouth and the eyes. Guess the lips. I was saying it would be fun to make like a cool gold lip color, but I think let's just make like a little red. Some crimson. I'd love like a dark, oh, that's nice on its own. I was gonna say I'd like a dark red, but I think I just want that color. It's kind of nice when you don't have to mix paint. Okay, what kind of brush do I need? I guess this is like a good brush. Happy New Year to you, Tyler. Like we were saying, it's just so cool to be able to have this like little this opportunity to all kind of be together, even though like I'm the one kind of like blabbing this whole time. We're all like watching the same stream together at the same time, and it kind of like really creates like this odd futuristic sense of community. But I do appreciate it so much, and like I was saying at the beginning of the video, if anybody caught on, it's just really nice to be able to have this and to chat with people, because it's so easy to get lonely at these times. Even myself, it's really nice to be able to do this with y'all. I'm just gonna dip my brush in a little water so I can spread nicer, and I'm just gonna paint. Oh yeah, that's a great color, red. I wanted to make like a darker red, but I love this color, so yep, these are my lips. So I'm just painting these. I mean, I do like it, but maybe it does need to be a bit darker. Some hot red lips for this mask. I don't know, I love making like crazy things like this and then just having them. It really makes me feel like an artist. Like if I ever have somebody come over and then there's this big head, this paper mache head, which I will leave in the corner of my apartment. I just love people coming over and be like, what is that? That's when you know you've made good art, if people question it so much. Just like, what in the world is that? Well, it's art. It's exactly what it is. I think that's my favorite type of art. It makes people, you know, there's art that makes people think, but I think my art just makes people stop and just stare. Stop and stare. Give me my art. And thinking too, of course, but yeah, I think that's great. I put this little piece of tape behind it so I don't get my fingers dirty, and it actually is working remarkably well. But that's why I have this little piece of tape that I'm holding on to. I'm gonna need to put this red in something else because I poured too much. Or just like do another layer, I guess. Maybe I'll do another layer so you don't like see all the, oh, that's good color. That looks so good with like the skin color we made. That's awesome. But yeah, this is like my main activity for today, is doing this. Like I have nothing else planned. Just in pair of sweats, sit and talk to the the phone, hanging out with all my friends, online. We're all here together. It's great. And then I get to make this cool mask at the end. Oh, what a fun day. I don't think it'll be as scary and weird as the rock painted head you have in the corner of your room, Ember. I don't think anything can beat that. You're gonna see. It's gonna be great. I think this mouth is kind of creepy, but we need to have that big hole for me to see out of. I think you're going to be like, oh, that actually looks so beautiful after I make it. I think I'm gonna make brown eyes because I have brown eyes, and that's the only reason I'm so selfishly choosing to make this head have brown eyes, just like me. I have extra dark brown eyes, so I gotta add some black into this. If that's a real thing, it's true. I have extra dark. Just add some black. And I mean, I think I might make a lot of this color because I do need to color the hair. And I guess I'll just make the hair the same color as the eyes. I wish that was brown. Ugh, I don't have enough brown. Just have to do a big mix of this. That's a lot of yellow. So this is gonna be the back color of my head. I need to get more paint because I don't paint enough. So I clearly don't have enough paint, but it'd be great if I did. No, I stand with my opinion. Your head in your room is creepy. I'm just kidding. It's a beautiful work of art, Ember. Yeah. Can you see this? Okay, I'm just mixing some paint for the eye color, and then also like gonna be the hair in the back. The best thing is if I'm like wanting dark brown, I just kind of mix a bunch of colors together because that's how you make brown, right? Oh, what a yummy brown, yeah. You just mix all the colors. I hope I'm not shaking the table too much. Because my camera is on like a tripod attached to my table. So if I shake it enough, you will see it. It is a cultural icon. Thank you very much. They do look like it. I just need like that tongue sticking out. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this mask, while I'm making it, I'm leaving the mouth open so I can see out of it after. But I just thought I could like push things out of the mouth. I can make it have a tongue. Or I don't know. This color looks like fudge. It's very nice. I guess this will be my eye color, and then I'll do the black inner circle. So I'm not too worried about, I don't know, this one curling up. So I am just like kind of painting this around because I'm gonna leave like a circle in the middle for the pupil. And the iris, that's how eyes work, right? There's the pupil and the iris. The pupil is the black spot and the iris is like the color, I think. Oh, it is curling a little bit, that's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that middle so I can do that black. And I don't really need that much because it's already on brown. Oof, I hope these eyes aren't too dark. Oh no, it's okay. I'm gonna have white. Oof, I hope it's okay. I hope the eyes aren't too dark so it really looks that scary, but I'm gonna have to paint the middle black after that dries. So I'll do the other one, and then I guess like we can actually just do the hair and then really get all the painting out of the way. Because I don't really know what else is left. I need to cut the mouth hole once the front is a little bit more dry. The mouth is painted, the eyes are almost unpainted. Yeah, I think we're actually getting close to the end of, I guess I just need to put it all together. Maybe, we'll see. I'll probably forgot something. Okay, so that is relatively done. And then I'll just again paint the middle black circle. Hello, Steven. Nice to see you. Glad you tuned in. Hope you're well. I'm just making a massive mask for the holidays. Because you know what the holidays need? Masks, I guess. Oh, that's definitely the wrong color. I did not mean that one. Oh well. I kind of want to like make like little, I don't know, like streaks in my eyes. Kind of like hazel. I don't know. I'm trying this. We'll see if it works. Trying to make it look like add some depth to the eyes. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going in here. I think this should work with it. I don't know. You know, in like cartoons, they have like some like lighter streaks in the eyes. That's what I'm going for. We'll see if it's actually working in the end. It's like a cool hazel look, I guess. Yeah, maybe it looks scarier. I don't know. I'm starting to believe you, Amber, when you said that it's gonna look freaky. This did not work out. Ooh, good thing I put my paper there. Oh yes, the earring. I cannot forget the earring. That is an exciting part too. I need to make it. It's a party earring. I'm really excited about the earring too. I'm gonna use tinfoil. There's some hazel-ish colored explosion eyes. We'll see if that actually looks nice. I have a dirty hand already. Nice. And freckles. Yes. Is it? It's drying, which is great. Yeah, I wonder if I can actually do the freckles now. Whoop. Let's go back to my head. Hello, head. There we go. I guess I could do freckles. Oh, we could try. They might not turn out. And then, hey, if they don't turn out, we'll just cover them. So my freckle technique is, I guess I could have a nose ring. Wow, keep adding whatever else you want. We'll keep it up. It's not quite dry, as you can see. But what I'm going to do for freckles is I'm going to take the back of my paintbrush and just actually dab. This one's actually kind of big. I mean, it is a big head. Oh. I lost my brush. I'm gonna get a smaller brush, and I'm just actually gonna dab the tip. Oops, you didn't see that. It was off camera. Dab the tip, and then dab it like that, and then hey, it's freckles. Wow, look how easy it is. This is what I do every morning to get my freckles. I'm totally kidding. I wish somebody believed me though. Should I do it over the nose too, or is that gonna be too much? I mean, like, I have freckles. Oh, that was a gross one. I have freckles over my nose, but I don't know if it'll look good on the thing. We're doing it. Might just look like pimples. I don't know. This is also a trick if you're, like, working on something small and you are wanting dots. Just like the back of your paintbrush makes it have freckles or dots or eyes or whatever. Tattoos. Oh my gosh, where? Face tattoo? This is a head, Ember. I don't know. What kind of tattoo you're thinking? I guess I could make nose holes. That's kind of weird. How realistic are we making this head? There we go. We have freckles. I do need to make like the big circles for eyes. I need that in white. It's not quite dry yet. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer for that. But I guess right now I do need to paint brown for hair. Brownish black. Kind kind of want the same color that we were just using, but I need more of it. So let's tilt you down again. Hello. I think what I'll do is I will actually just like add some of this yellow in this to build up the color, and then I'll have to add black again, and brown. I have a different black. Maybe this will work. That's green. Ha ha ha! This is black. That's black. That'd be funny, but I did not add that. Yeah, we'll just like grab whatever color comes out of this. Like I said, I'm not a very big painter, so I don't have a lot of paint. So I'm just really using what I can find and successfully mix. Where did my brush go? Here's my mixing brush. So we're gonna see what putrid color this comes out of. Hopefully it's like a brownish color. That black was very thick. It's not mixing very nicely. But whatever color this is what our hair color is gonna be. So let's hope. Oh, that black I used was not healthy. It was very thick. So you can see like it's just so thick on here. It's like a hair color. We can work with this. I have so much of that yellow. I could make it blonde, I guess. But I do have so much of that yellow, I wanted it to like build up the base of this paint. I wonder if I add red to it, will that just totally make it even more of a mess? It looks, I feel like anything looks like a little bit remotely like chocolate pudding. It works as hair color for this. I don't know, I think it'll probably be much thinner when we put it on, so I might need to add like a bit more black. Goodness. I feel like this is reminding me of that time last year when I did a two-parter workshop, and it also included a tiny bit of paper mache, but I turned a Bob Ross painting into a diorama. That was very fun. I had to like build a teeny cabin and everything. Oh, that's like a long hair. Kind of gross. Is that? It doesn't look amazing. Like, it really doesn't look amazing. I wish it was actually black. We could add more of the healthier black. Yeah, I put it on, it just kind of looks like a mud color. I mean, that's the color we have currently, it's just mud. But maybe if we make it darker, it'll be nicer. Or just be like a darker gray. At least there's less surface area to cover. It's like nicer brown. Ish. Add a little bit of brown, and if the color doesn't change, this is what we're getting on. Ooh. I would love, snake eyes are cool. We need a cool pupil if we're gonna do snake eyes. Oh my gosh. I would love James Bond villain eyes. Actually, I don't know, Tyler, if I've talked to you about this. My favorite thing about James Bond movies are the villains, because they always look so interesting. And like the movies. Like I'm talking, I guess James Bond is not a book. I don't know. But James Bond movies, my favorite thing about them is all the villains, because like I always have like different looking actors play them. And that's my favorite, so yeah, totally. You may gotta have an eye patch, I guess, even. Cool. Okay. You know what? That did nothing to the color, but it's gonna have to work. So I'm gonna clean this brush. Yes, Donald Trump eyes would be very small. Doesn't he have small eyes? I don't know. Oops. Did you see that on camera? Maybe. Oopsies. Okay, let's paint the hair, and then we're, like I said, we're done painting. Now we're gonna be done painting after I paint the hair. Here we are. Let's paint the hair. Which is basically just going to be me with my brush and the palette again. Oops, my lips. It's okay. I dropped my lips. Not my actual lip, but. All right, so we are going to paint the head. I guess this doesn't need as many coats as our other lighter one, which is kind of nice. Just looks like I'm spreading chocolate pudding everywhere. That's also great too. Who doesn't like chocolate pudding? I also have my head on like a camera tripod. I was kind of standing that way, so it's like easier to kind of move around and paint. Yeah, that's that. And then we gotta figure out my hairline on this thing. And then, I don't know if you heard earlier, but this, oops, I put that in the wrong kind of paint. This head that I was making on Tuesday's live stream was looking beautiful, and then I had to go out for some reason. When I came back home, it was on the floor because it rolled off my table as it was drying, and the balloon inside popped before everything dried properly. So the side that wasn't quite dry yet, this side, which I did last, is a little deflated because the balloon deflated on its side first. So it's kind of bumpy. So that's why it is so bumpy on this side. Yeah, that's why. This side's beautiful and round. Let's paint that side next. Where it's just, oh yeah, what a beautiful round shape. I don't think we need to do like anything special with the hair after. Like, there's really no like special bits on there. Well, this is where the hairline comes in. I'm just gonna paint the big mass of the back here, and then we can do that hairline together. And there is some pieces of masking tape over it, just because those are the pieces that that were like really either lumpy or, oh, be right back. Okay. Yeah, so, oh, hello, Pamela, how's it going? I'm just painting the back side of my head, not my personal head, my paper mache head from the week. We're gonna do the hairline over here. Remember, it's a party head, so we need like cool gold earring. That might be too far. Oops, we got a little bit of a hair on the ear. That's okay. Some people have hairy ears. There's a little bit of hair color on there. Actually, I feel like if I feel like I've gotten my hair dyed once, but like I used to, if my mom was ever like, I grew up in the time where frosted tips were super cool. So when my mom would be dyeing her own hair with like adding frosted tips and stuff to it, I would always have to help. And then sometimes like, I don't know, you'd add too much, you need to add like more brown again. I feel like this actually just looks like I'm putting hair dye on. This is giving me memories of my childhood. Doing hair dye. But yeah, they always had these like crazy caps too for like the types of frosted tips or like hair highlights that we do at home, and there were like these crazy like nets that you'd put over. And I remember having to help my mom put like her hair through one of the nets because we were doing like highlights. It was just so cool and weird at the same time. It's like a weird like swimming cap that had holes in it, so obviously it wasn't for swimming. Okay, that's covered. Now we need to make it not, I got distracted because I saw in the front like, why are there black spots everywhere? I'm like, oh, it's freckles. Okay, I'm gonna put this up a bit too so we can see it a bit better. To your holiday, I like it. So you can see I'm working on the hairline now because we currently have a massive big one. I need to make it a little smaller, but we have here color in the hair. I also had made just enough paint for the hair, which is really exciting. So the back goes all the way up to this ear, so we're gonna also have to put this on here. The back, that side goes up to the ear, so we're gonna paint this up to the ear too. And over the ear because that's how hairline works, which is good because we have this weird like growth that accidentally happened. Now it's just like some hair body, which is okay. Just like a big piece of hair. Okay. Get that through. And then I wanted like this fun wavy hairline because I thought it'd be fun party hair. Okay, that. We're gonna do another wave. Another big wave. And then we need eyebrows too after, so I gotta save some of that paint for eyebrows, which I'm running low on, so. Ooh. Okay, got that hairline covered. I can't keep track of what year it is anymore. They all feel the same. On the ear, and we have just a little bit more of the head to do, and I'm running low on paint, so I have some on my brush still, so I'm just kind of like smudging it in as best I can. Cover all of this. We're really coming together. Oh my gosh, don't tell me that, Ember. I will. Maybe I'll sew yarn into the hair. I'll have to bring this to Studio Central and continue working on it. Maybe this will be mascot for Studio Central. I'll give it hair next time I come in. Oh yeah, I am looking forward to that. We need to think of a name for this one. This is gonna be the mascot for sure. Gonna cut it in, sew it some hair. I don't know what else we'll do to it, but yeah, it'll be great. All right, I'm gonna, I guess, make more paint because I want to finish like cleaning up this a little bit, and do my eyebrows. Important. Also, very dangerous game. I have my coffee next to my paint water, so might drink some paint water later, or put that in my coffee. I don't know. I have a little bit left that I could try and do these eyebrows. I made 3 eyebrows because obviously, and they're thick. Look at that eyebrow. This is definitely Marissa's eyebrow. Nice, okay. Maybe I could sew in eyebrows after too. No, the eyebrows are actually really thick. I might not be able to. I made them on a cardboard. I want those to be a defining feature. I might have to tidy up the coloring of this after. Yes, look at that eyebrow. Ember's question. Studio Central planning on opening on Tuesday schedule, or is it changed due to recent COVID? I haven't heard anything yet, so I will assume that we are. But we will keep you posted if things change. But yeah, I haven't heard anything. We're obviously operating at 50% capacity though, so we'll have to make some changes to that. But yeah, I will probably hear from more of it this weekend or on Monday, and then we'll make an announcement if anything changes. But as far as I know, we're still opening up. But yeah, that's all I really know on it. We'll see if anything changes with the weekend. I feel like we're always living in this like state of unknown, which really is unfortunate for all of us, but yeah, that's what I know so far. Those are some nice eyebrows. Okay, I'm like so out of paint, but I'm trying to really stretch it so I don't have to make more brown. Yeah, this should be good. Of course I can always like touch stuff up after too. Oh, that one's not good. Yeah, I'm gonna need to definitely like touch up under the eyes. It's just like if you're painting your own hair. Painting your own hair, dyeing your own hair. Oh yeah, I got some out of them. I need to make more paint, I think. Actually, you know what? Maybe not, because like I feel like hair should be a little spotty at the end. I might just leave it. Maybe I'll do more paint later on. But I think for the sake of time, I'll finish that there. On top. Sorry if my head's in the way. I want to get off the sides of the eyebrows. Okay. Now I can do the white on the eyes. What does 50% mean with people? Will people be turned away? It does kind of look like the Count of Sesame Street. 50%, it just means 50% of the capacity we can normally have, because that's what the new health requirements are for basically like any place or service. So I don't know the actual number off the top of my head right now, but we'll just have to have whatever our max capacity is cut in half, unfortunately. So if we are full, we'll have to either have people, of course not turn away, but just have to wait to be able to come in, or just to either come back another day. So, like, I don't like the term being turned away, because obviously everybody's always welcome. It's just really whoever is there first, or however many people we have in. So we'll have to, I have to meet with my coworkers and we have to see that. But that'll be when we're back at work on Monday. So we'll give you all more information about that for sure. But of course, once we get it, because things are always changing, unfortunately, during these times. So myself, I don't even know yet what that means for Tuesday. We'll just have to wait and see. Which I know is not helpful at all. Because I would also like to know what's going on. But, okay, let's do some eyes. I'm gonna cut that hole for that mouth now. I'm gonna bring you... I think 50% is 250 people allowed in the area. It's so it's 50% capacity or 250 people, whichever is lower. So say for an example, like in like the Centennial Concert Hall or something like that, only 250 people are allowed. But if it's a place that obviously our normal capacity wouldn't be 250 people. It's obviously going to be lower than that. So places like, I don't know, I can't give an example of a place. Like a coffee shop. Like if you're going to go to Starbucks or a restaurant, their capacity obviously isn't 250 people. It's smaller than that. So they have to do whatever smaller is. Same with us. We can't fit 250 people in this space, unfortunately. That would be awesome if one day we could have a space like that, but as of right now, we just have to see what our actual capacity is and then go from there. I wish I had like a cloth to clean my hands because they're very dirty and I don't have one. But we're gonna try and figure out where to cut this hole and then paint my eyes. This is gonna be not great to watch. Oh, it's Anthony Hopkins' birthday today? That's awesome. Yes, we are an area inside of that 250 people separate, yes. So we are smaller than that, so we'll need to find out what our space is. Sorry, I didn't give a sensor warning. I'm cutting a mouth open. But, yeah, I'm unfortunately cutting our guy's face right now. Poor guy. Oh, look, he has a little mouth now! I should. But, I need to see out of the lips is the only thing. And I want them to cut. So now we obviously need it lower. These lips are gonna be haggardly awful. I'm excited. I wish I could use my scissor. But I can't. So we'll give a clean cut. Good. Okay. Too late, it's true. Oh god! It's so scary. I know I should have made him smile. I don't know why. Like I said earlier, lips are really hard to do. Can I just get a scissor and cut that? Cut. Cut. Is that better? There we go! Oh god! Why is it so scary? There we go. Oh, what a great party hat feature. I can't wait to show all my friends about this beautiful piece we made together. Oh, wowee. That's quite something. Look at that. How do we stick them on? Glue? I don't know if glue's gonna work. You could try. That's literally, oh my goodness, is true. Oh, I don't even have this open. Nope. My glue's not open. There we go. My glue is open now. Ah! No one will let me be a dentist with those tools. Yeah, I wouldn't trust myself to be a dentist either. Oh no, my glue's empty. Here. It really is the horror. But we have glue and we have a little piece of this. I'm gonna spread it. I really hope this stays. Oh. Okay. Glued the lips. Please stay on. Stay. I don't think this is gonna stay. I'm concerned. You're welcome. I'm glad that everybody can give each other some laughs today. Stay. Don't pop off. Oh god, I think it's gonna pop off. Oh no, it's coming off already. My lips! No! Oh, maybe I could tape the lips on while they dry so they don't fall. This is gonna work, trust me. I'm gonna just tape it on. So it doesn't fall as it's drying. There. Now it just looks like it's a green tongue. Okay. We'll do it up here. Stay. We might have to redo some of the paint after. This is, I don't know. I don't think it's non-binary. We don't need to decide its gender. It's gonna change. It's gender fluid. It's okay. It just needs, we're not gonna look at the lips anymore. We're gonna look at its eyes. Oh God, this is so sad. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I need to make these, where'd my eyeballs go? My eyeballs are gone. Oh, they're here. Here's his eyes. Oh God, it looks so scary. Oh, it's me. It just doesn't need to choose. I like your explanation, Tyler. That's great. Okay, so I'm scared of this, but I need to, oh my God, make some eyes. So I put this little dollop of black inside, and I'm gonna paint the circle. My hand is so dirty. I'm such an artist. My hands are dirty. I'm gonna paint its pupil. Maybe make it not look like a character from Coraline. That would be great because Coraline's kind of a scary movie. Everybody has button eyes. Oh, I've already messed up my circle. Doop. Okay. Not, oh, you can't see it. Not as scary, especially when we have the white under behind. I have to stop laughing because I'm ruining my eye. This is the best part of my workshops, is when I'm doing something and then I just start laughing about it. It reminds y'all that we need to find joy in our art. Okay, one eyeball. Done. It kind of does. I don't know in what world this is okay. It's so freaky. Okay, I have my other eyeball that I'm doing now. Trying to do it as round as I can. It always starts off so good, and then like the more I work with it, the rounder or blobby it gets. Some extra paint in the middle here I can use. Oh, just look how dirty my fingers are. I am so sorry. Oh, cute. You put in the Bluetooth headphones now so we can not talk about you when you're gone. Shoot. Oh no. We didn't do that last time. Okay. It's kind of great that you can walk around the house and still be like just listening to us the whole time. That's great. Well, I guess listening to me echoing what everyone else is saying. The thing is, I don't think this needs to be as like smooth because it's gonna be far away. Then I also don't think you all are ready for me to wear this head. I'm not ready to see it. I'm gonna have to not look in the mirror when I do this. Put this on my head, that is. Okay. Okay, it's actually, with the pupils, it's not that bad, but I do have to see if these are even. Those even? I think, mostly. That's fine if one's bigger than the other. One's dilated. Okie dokie. Let's make our eyes. Oh, I forgot about the taped on lips. You know what? The glue's actually holding. The tape is working. Okay, let's paint some eyeballs. Alright. So I'm gonna have to make like 2 big circles here because look how cute these are, okay? I thought they would be creepy. They're not as creepy anymore. They're still creepy. This is still kind of creepy. Thank you. We're gonna put white on so they won't be as bad. No standing on other shoulders. I don't know where this conversation's going, but I'm entertained nonetheless. Let's get some white. I hope this is dry enough to make my white eyes. I do actually. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna use this thing because as my marker to trace. Because I'm seeing like we're gonna need to make it a bit bigger. Oh, I could just do the outside. That might be so big though. Okay. I'm going to use this to trace out the eye hole. And then we'll just need to know we need to go bigger than this with the white. Because that's kind of like how big the black part is. And then we can kind of like space them out, I think. There we go. Oof, oof, oof. This is so scary. Okay, let's get the white. Paint this poor unfortunate person. Got a lot of white. Hopefully it works. Oops. I do want this one again. The brush I was using is dirty. Oh, it's very dirty. It was black. It's okay. It's mostly clean. Okay, let us paint these eyeballs. Oh my gosh. We're gonna need a couple coats. So I did these circles, so I have to paint inside the circle. Actually, I guess not all the way inside because the other eye is gonna be glued. Trick. I just need the cracks to kind of be painted. So I don't need to paint most of the inside. That's nice. But I need to paint all the way around. It'll make sense once I put the eye back on. I hope this is encouraging you all to make some of these. Don't you wanna look just like me with this cool hat on? I know you'll be jealous because I'm gonna wear it to Studio Central. I'm very sure it's just an everyday decoration there, Pamela, so. You'll all be jealous because I'm gonna bring our head to Studio Central and everybody's gonna be like, wow, how'd you make that? I'll be like, patience is what I used. Patience and laughter is how we made this. How are the freckles so close to the eyes? I don't know. So I just basically I made the circle and I have to paint white on that line and a little over. But not quite underneath everywhere because this that I'm going to put on after is going to be behind it. And I'm going to have a little wedge. So it'll be okay. Wow, welcome back. You missed Pamela saying that my beautiful head is a Halloween decoration. Very rude. I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm also a little frightened by it too. But if anything, you should see Ember's decoration that they made. It's in their place. It's a little bit more freaky than mine. Yeah. I think the white honestly is definitely helping. The white is making it look a lot less scary. Okay, the white is actually looking great. It's looking very put together now. Oh, we forgot the earring. I need to make that. And then that's, I think, all we need. Oh. The hardest part is like making it a circle. But I think we're doing it pretty well, actually. Look at that. You should do a head, Chloe. I don't know why. You should make a cat head. That'd be great. We do have somebody on the scene. It's this head. I appreciate it, Tyler. Thank you. I'm not kidding, though. I will bring this to Studio Central for you all to see. I was going to say in the flesh, but in the paper. Because it is a paper mache head. Okay, but you see, that looks kind of scary. But with the eye on, it's very cute. You wish you could put a picture of my head, like your own head, in this head? If you want, I don't have a printer, but I could print out everybody's head and put it in here. It's a collaborative head. Oh, this is far-fetched. What I could do is, if we do like more live streams in the future, I could put everybody's cutouts of their head in here and then put them on a popsicle stick, and they can be like my creative assistant helper for the workshop. Or maybe it'll just be my head helping out. We'll see. Okay, this looks beautiful. We'll let that one dry. And then once it's dry, we'll put this on. Do you think that's big enough? Is it gonna be big enough? Can actually stay there. I think it needs to be bigger. What do you think? I think it's bigger. It needs to match like a little bit more white on that side. I just stuck it on and it's staying on with the paint. So yeah, I think like that big. Right? Yeah, God. No, it's both. It's God and good. It's very freaky. I'm making it have a little bit more white around the eyes. They're still like circular eyes. It's frightening how this turned out. I am not going to lie. I mean, you could send, I don't know. I was gonna say send me a picture and I can share it, but I also don't know how to post pictures in the comments on the live streams. I can post pictures and comments in like any other post, but I don't know how the live streams work. You can describe it. It's just like, it's not even it is heavy. It's not even like a rock head though, it's like a rock skull. I don't know how, it's very frightening. I think it's more frightening because it's like a skull head. But oh my gosh. If I had a 3D printer, Tyler, you know I would. I would do so many things with it. I don't have a 3D printer. I wish I did though. They're so cool. Even like those 3D printer paint pens or something are so cool. Like it kind of sounds weird to do that, but like it's not weird. I would totally print out 3D versions of all of you and put them in the head. Oh, that sounds so cool. Here I thought like painting this would be like so fast. I'll be like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all my time. No, it's taken a sweet moment. Okay, I think that's good. There. That's beautiful, you guys. I'm impressed. I'll wait for it to dry a bit and then I will glue and tape it next to the other eye. Oh, I wish I could. There you go. The mouth looks so creepy. I think it's almost I think they're on there. I can take this off now. So, oh. Yeah, it's on. Oh, it's not on. Shoot. Okay. Thank you, I appreciate it. Don't look at the mouth, it's very creepy. Glue. See, I have a problem at home too, is that I run out of glue. Okay. Can I just like squeeze glue in here? No, there's no glue! Glue, come out. Eh. Oh, here we go. Okay. Glued that part of the mouth. Yes, we can see it, but we'll paint it over. Okay, stick that in. It looks so creepy. Okay, more glue at the top here. Just trying to layer in the glue. And then once it actually stays, I'll like clean it up with the paint. Glue solves all problems, if it works. Can fix it. I sure am. They are getting a weird vibe. I don't like the tape, but I was trying to keep it on. Oh shoot, I ripped it off. I was trying to keep the lips on while they dried, but clearly it just made it worse because when I took the tape off, they kind of ripped. So we're just gonna hold those and hope they stay. And then I'm gonna take this other tape off. It should stay. And then I have to repaint the lips. Ugh, this is such a project. Oh, nice, you definitely can. Oh, you're a pro. You figured it out on your own, Ember. Way to go. Now, if you can figure out how to get these gross tape lips off. I might just have to cut it, otherwise I'm gonna rip the lips off as they're drying, and we don't want that. This is such an awful angle. I'm so sorry. Oh, did it. Okay, stick it back in. I hope I can see out of this after, because this is gonna be disappointing. Oh, good. Okay. Now, we just need the tape to actually dry, or the glue. And then the mouth will almost be done. Let's finish this other eye, glue the things on. We should be good. Maybe I'll just glue on that eye now, because I had the issue with the glue already. And it's already kind of tacky. Tape. Oh, nice! I like that you're sending it, Ember. That's awesome. Okay. One eyeball. I think the tape will help stick it on. Not the tape, the glue. And then also like the wet paint will kind of help too. Oh, that is so cool! Oh, stay, please. Oh my gosh. Don't fall. Just trying to glue it on. Gluing on my eye. My own head, no. Okay, one eye on. Oh, people, we're getting here. Look at that beautiful face. It's great. I just need to paint the other eyeball on and then stick it on, obviously, with the glue. And then do my earring, and then paint. What do I have to paint next? Just my earring? I think. Yeah, the earring. We're almost done. Oh my god. So exciting. Okay, let's paint this eye. Put on the other eye. Fix the lips. Oof. I can smell the ending. Not smell it, that's kind of gross. I'm also just noticed my phone battery is going real low. So I hope this is finished before it's over, because I want you all to see it on my head. Okay. Paint this eye. I think now that I've figured out how to get the eye on and how it should look, this one should be faster. Thank you! It actually is looking, I'm very surprised, to be honest. I think we need 2 earrings, not one. I would love 2 earrings. I am also very surprised, Pamela. I didn't think, especially when it was deflated in the back, it was gonna turn out look like this. I am like so impressed. And this is exactly why I didn't do the paper mache with the flour and water paste, and I actually just used a ton of glue, because I was gonna put so much energy into it, and I really hoped it turned out like somewhat okay. It turned out much more okay than I thought. Like, I'm actually so excited with how it looks. This is gonna be like one of my new features of my apartment. My shining pride and joy. And I'm gonna put a New Year's hat on him for New Year's. And other things for other. I'm always just gonna decorate it. It's gonna be a staple. I'm looking for names though. So any names you do choose for it, I would love to hear them. I do like Pat, actually. P-A-T. It's a nice, like, little gender-neutral name. Pat could be whatever. But Pat mostly is fun. Pat the head. Aw, pat the head. No, I don't know. Is it Patricia? Is it Patrick? We don't know. I think both names, actually. Patricia, Patrick, it'll change regardless of the day. I think we're feeling like a Patricia today. Nope, definitely Patrick. I don't know. One of the names. Pat it is. It's always in between. Okay, how does that eye size look? We need any more? I think a little bit bigger. This is again, the hard part is trying to like make it look kind of symmetrical to the one I just did. And then I'm gonna have to fix those lips, because I did take off some of the paint with the freaky tape lips. Perfect! Okay. Yes. No gender for Pat. Thanks so much, everyone. I'm loving this. This is turning out so good. So happy. Eve, because like this is the best way to end off my year. I'm having so much fun, and like it's so nice that I can share it with all of you all that you're watching. Okay. Glue. This side is a little bit flatter, so it might actually stay better. We have our glue. Got a lot of glue because I want it to stay on. Yes, I'm just spreading the glue with my finger. Okay. Ho 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 ho! Let's just hold that on a bit. Yee! Okay, let me get the glue off the corner of the eye that I just put on. because I was holding it there. I think that should stay just as it dries. Like this one's pretty it's on there pretty solid. So the other one should be too. Aw, I love your eyes, Chloe. No, thank you. I appreciate it. I like the eyes too. Okay, last little touch-ups. We need to fix the lip right here and make the earrings, and then that's it. We did it. It's done. Oh my god, it's so cute. If cute is a word that you can say this is. I just got my brush again and clean up those lips because I accidentally put a wild amount of tape on them to try and keep them on, which did not work. I'm glad I put this on a tripod too, so I didn't have to keep like handling it as I was moving it around. Cool, so I'm just gonna show you guys how to make some quick gold earrings for it. For your mask, if you're making one, and if you're not making one, just on how to make some fun accessories out of aluminum foil. Oh, so pretty. This is the coolest thing. I hope it works so I can see out of it later. Okay. Beautiful lips. Oh, don't worry, Ember. You will see me wearing it. Once we put those earrings on. Okay. Let's get these earrings done, and then we're done. I also am just gonna grab my... No, totally not a Halloween decoration anymore. I'm just gonna grab my phone charger so we don't lose each other. Plug us in, and then we can do our earrings. I'm gonna have to tilt this down like this real quick. Oh, clearly too far away from my outlet. So just bear with me as I... You're getting tired? No. I'm just pulling my table closer to the wall so I can plug it in. Ah, plugged in, okay. Now we just gotta fix my phone. We're good. We're plugged in. I won't lose you all. Oh, except where I accidentally dropped us all off thing. I'm not James. I won't drop us. That's a side note if you've ever watched James live streams. He always loses his phone somehow. Okay, lastly, we are making these earrings. So I have my lovely Dr. Art. Doctor? Where did it get its doctorate from? I like the name Dr. Art. I'm not opposed to that. It's a great name. Oh, I just noticed that I do have some extra paint for skin color, so I can fix any little spots that I got dirty. Where I have like a little mole, so we're gonna cover that up. Yeah, I'm just covering up any little spots that have the thing before I make these earrings. He does have a PhD in fine arts. Dr. Art, I like it. I'm gonna just take us out of my tripod here because I'm, like I said, plugged in. I'm just cleaning up the eyes here, the eyebrows, because I found some. Aw, Artie's cute too. Artie the art head. Artie, I think Artie's cute. Artie Dr. Art. Is that repetitive? Maybe. Just cleaning up that. And then under this eyebrow. I'm so glad I have a tripod because this is very difficult actually to hold my camera and film. See, I wasn't even filming on the part I needed. Almost done here. And then, yeah, we're gonna make those beautiful gold earrings, glue them on somehow, and then put the head on, because that is that shining moment we're all waiting for. It does fit my head. Will I be able to see out of it? I don't know. Dr. Artie, PhD. I like that. Okay, just cleaning up all this paint on the ears too. Like I said, it's like if you're dyeing your hair, if you ever dyed your hair, and you have all the extra brown or blonde or whatever color you were dyeing all over your skin after. I'm just tidying that up because I found some of this peach paint I was using. Oh, hi, Squeaks. Dr. Art, and Artie is the nickname. I think that's cool because Dr. Art kind of sounds like an evil villain that, like, just makes everybody paint. Which is a great... I mean, if you're gonna be an evil villain, why not do that? Just force everybody to paint because everybody's gonna be happy in the end. I just gave him a bald spot accidentally. Whoop. Okay. I think we've cleaned up all the messy bits. Good. Well. Proper. Grammar. Now I need to make those earrings. And then we're good. Oops. Oh my gosh, Chloe, you are true. You're true. You're right. Dr. Art would make everybody do art, but also, like, when they wanted to be evil, would make everyone drink paint water. Ugh. Bad doctor. I don't think this person could make this happen. Our little paint head, no. I feel like our paint head only does things for good. Perfect. Okay. Putting us back in here. And like I said, I did put a little party hat. Oops. I did put a little party hat on my tripod, so you all were wearing this hat as I'm doing this live stream. I did not lie. We're having a party together. Okay. Alright, so we need to make our earrings as our last thing. Oops, I almost knocked over my dirty paint water. Speaking of Dr. Art. Hi, Squeaks. Happy to see you, or hear you, or see that you're around us. This part's gonna get a little loud. So, I don't know how big our earrings should be. I mean, we have a big head. I'm just gonna roll this. I guess. We don't want them that big. Maybe I'll just rip this in half. Oh, I don't know if I can rip this in half. Okay. Just gonna do this off camera because it looks mildly dangerous. There we go, I did it. So let's turn these a bit. These are my earrings that I'm making. Those are actually very cute. Little earring. Oh, that's perfect height. Okay, and size. Mr. Maxwell and Zoe. Oh! Mr. Maxwell? Who's that? That sounds lovely. Okay, so my earrings I'm making, I'm kind of just like folding this aluminum foil together. Oh, I noticed that I do have one other spot on my face I want to fix. I had a really funny looking freckle. What? Not make it so round. There we go. Perfect. Okay, I have these. Now, I want to unnecessarily cover these in fake gold leaf because it's a party, and that's what Dr. Art would want. Our lovely art friend. Are these earrings similar? No. This needs to be gone. There we go. Oh, Mr. Maxwell's on your profile pic. Okay, I will take a peek at that afterwards. Okay, these earrings are kind of similar now. So let's make them beautiful. I don't know how this is actually gonna work. I guess I'll try painting on or gluing on. I have so many dirty fingers. Gluing on this imitation gold leaf, which is honestly basically like gold leaf, which is so cool. I use it whenever I'm doing other things and I say it has gold leaf on them. I just got this off Amazon. It's just like another flat metal. So how you can do it is like you can brush it on. It actually worked best if I had like a Mod Podge around, and I don't. So I'm actually just going to use glue because that's what I have at the moment. This glue also might be too strong. Ooh. Basically, like, you just need something tacky to attach it. Like, watered down glue actually would be best. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna use my very wet brush that is covered in brownish paint, and then just spread the glue as best I can, and then put the gold around it. Yay. This is kind of how it works. It's kind of messy. But yeah, you kind of just like put it over glue and then rub it on, and then it comes off, and then you rub it on again. It really does work better if you have like a Mod Podge with it. But I don't have that, and it's they're gonna be cute marbled earrings. Yeah. So I'm gonna put that on there. Put it in there. This isn't working, and I think I do have actually, I think I have a Mod Podge in my other room, so I'm gonna grab that quick, and then it should work just fine. Okay, I have this, which we use to put over rocks when we're painting rocks at our Studio Central. So I'm not gonna use the glue because that's not working. We're gonna use this, just like, you can see it's much liquidier. Put that right in the corner, and then use a clean brush, as clean as it possibly could be, and then paint this on because it's gonna stay a lot better this way. Still gonna have that weird texture of the tinfoil, but that's okay. You normally don't gold leaf tinfoil, even if it's artificial gold leaf. But we wanted to make these party earrings, so it's okay. It's kind of cool. It's working. Somewhat. But yeah, just kind of like crumbles. does give it detail. Thank you. This is the reason I'm doing it. Also, I just like practicing using this stuff too. Like I said, it's an artificial gold leaf, so if you like get it really wet, it'll start to like oxidize or go green. So I like practicing with it too. So this is kind of like my way of practicing with it. But if I'm ever making like clay jewelry or clay necklaces, I'll actually use this. And it's cool because it's a metal, so you can actually like bake it right into your jewelry. Oh, these actually look really cool. So I just put it next to the head. It looks really great next to the head. Art's gonna appreciate it. Also, if you didn't hear from earlier on, Art is going to be our new mascot for Studio Central. So we need them to have great earrings. But yeah, it adds a cool detail. And like I said, it's kind of me practicing how to use it more too. So of course, because I am using like a Mod Podge with this brush, I want to make sure that my brush stays good and healthy. So afterwards I do, once I'm done washing it, I'm going to make sure I get the glue off right away in the Mod Podge, so it stays good. Because I got it this winter before I got off break. I got it in a little art kit from work, so I want to make sure it stays good because I like this brush a lot. And when I do more paint things in the new year, like I am wanting to set that goal for myself, I'll have brushes to use it with. Painted on with glue with a paintbrush. That's so cool to see how it's done. Yeah. I guess that's how you kind of gild things. Again, if it was like real gold leaf, I guess it would work a little bit differently, but yeah, that's kind of all you do. You'll use, like, I'm using this varnish kind of as like a glue, and yeah, you kind of will take it as layers and then paint it. Yes, the Mod Podge does dry clear, which is kind of like the best part. Some glues dry clear, but they leave like a little bit of a streakiness or like a cover to it or something. I don't know. So I prefer the Mod Podge. And that's what actually, I don't know if we have any more, so I might have to pick some up at Michael's before we well, not before the new year, obviously, because the new year's now, but for us to paint more rocks at studio, I'll get more of the deco stuff. That's what I'm using here. The deco clear gloss varnish. It was really great. It keeps it also like water resistant after it's dry. So if you are painting something and you're planning to put it outside, it can like keep for a while. Or if you have something inside, but say it gets like dirty and you want to just like rinse it with a damp cloth, you can also do that. Cool. Okay, this earring's like almost done. I think the back we're not gonna really see, so I don't need to have that too detailed, but definitely the front, maybe I'll make this the front. We want that to be done because you're gonna see that one. Oh, yay. So yeah, just like that, you kind of paint it on, and then you can kind of cover any holes with it. So it's a little cool, yeah, and it does make the rocks shiny. That's like also a nice part of it. It makes the rocks really nice and shiny. But yeah, it's kind of a really cool way to add some like detail and stuff. And the artificial stuff, and I mean, I think real gold leaf is pretty inexpensive too, but the artificial stuff is pretty inexpensive. I just got mine off Amazon. I think it was like $10 for a sheet of like 100 sheets or something. So, which is pretty cool. I wonder if they'll sell it at Dollarama one day. Maybe they should. Dollarama is actually so cool because like I like getting a lot of stuff there because some of the stuff is just no longer sold in stores anymore, so they get it at a reduced cost. And that's like a lot of stuff that's just like the $4 mark is just like cool things from other stores that are, I guess, like no longer being made, or it's like dead stock. So you end up getting some super cool things. I know I said I was only making one earring, but I hope you realized I did change my mind and I am making the other one. Because we need 2 earrings. Especially if your earrings are going to be this beautiful. Art wants 2 earrings. And I'm going to put it on my head. So stick around because you want to see that. I would say within the next like 5 minutes, we're going to be done this and it's going to go on my head. Okay. So we have 1 earring. Oh, yes, you go make supper. Once you, I'll post a picture of myself wearing it, but like, this goes live after this finishes its live stream. It'll go online too, so for you to rewatch. So you can always like zip up to the end so you can see it. Oh, I will see you in a bit too. Be right back. Yes, you can use the same tools, and yes, this is exactly what I do too. Oh, they already sell gold or silver gold flakes? That's so cool. That's really awesome. And Ember, I'm sorry, I didn't follow along with where you were asking where from. If it was for the gold leaf, I got it at Michael's. If you weren't asking me about something, then that's fine. I don't know how to do it. It is a lot easier though to stick on if like it is a flat sheet. But you could definitely do this with flakes, because that's essentially what I'm doing now. Once all the sheets are done, I just kind of like pick up the flakes and like attach with that Mod Podge. And the gold flakes even kind of look a little cooler anyway. I think if you're gonna add it to something, I definitely like it in flakes more. Yes, you are gonna see me wearing it. Like I said, I'm just finishing up this portion, and then I'll put it on my head, and then it'll actually go on my physical head. So you can watch that afterwards, but I will probably put it on my head within the next like 5 minutes because we're almost done. And then I think I'm gonna have an afternoon nap. Those are my day plans for just a little afternoon nap. Okay, I'll need one more piece of this gold leaf, I think. Oh, that's accidentally 2. Oh, get some more of that. And then put that on, and then it stays nicely on, and then you kind of paint it on after, and then all the stuff that doesn't have the Mod Podge around it will like kind of flake off, and then I can either add more Mod Podge to my paint and then kind of like wrap it around. I really don't know what I'm doing with it. This is kind of just my own technique, but definitely there's probably techniques that are better than mine to put this on. Like I think to properly gild something, what you can do is you can put it on, and then after the glue dries a bit, you'll take like a dry brush and then do a very light brushing, but then like everything that you didn't have glue on will just delicately like fly off. That's kind of like actually how you would be gilding with the gold leaf. But this is just my quick method to try and cover something completely. And it kind of works, mostly. These are beautiful earrings though. I might even have to wear them myself. Wonder if I can make like a necklace that is just this gold leaf. Like, obviously have like the clay underneath it, but then like cover it completely so it just looks like this really pretty gold. I wonder how that would look. Time to experiment, I guess. Because yeah, if you're using like a polymer clay in baking, you can use like this imitation gold leaf on it and put it, oops, I just got black on there. And put it right in the oven and it cooks like right onto your polymer clay. So it gives it like this really cool gold finish, which is super awesome. Oh, got gold leaf on my thumb. Oh, that could be cool. Afterwards, maybe I'm gonna make myself party nails and put some gold leaf and nail polish on. Ooh, that's what I'm doing after this. Nap is gonna take some time aside. Not gonna nap. Gonna make myself crazy cool party nails. One exciting thing, those of you who are watching still, one exciting thing to look forward to for the new year is that Lena will be back at Studio Central. Woo! I'm excited. We all miss Lena so much. It'll be so fun to have back. She was just doing some exams over the I guess December. She took some time off to do that. School life, huh? So many exams. But she'll be back to finish her practicum with us, which is very, very exciting. I know we all miss her so dearly. And I miss all of you, so I'm looking forward to seeing you all. Okay, this, just need to tame all these flyaways on here. And then I think our earring here is complete. I guess I could have also, if like I didn't have this gold leaf, I could have like painted it with something. But it's fine. Like I could like use like a light wash of like yellow or something, or even a gold paint. And get like a very similar effect. Ooh, that'll be so nice. Yeah, you can show her all the dishcloth patterns you made. Was she there when we started doing the God's eyes? No, I don't even think so. Ooh, she's gonna get obsessed with the making God's eyes. That's really fun. I like that one too. Oh, I have so many crafting ideas for the new year. I just can't wait. So excited. And then what else do we have to look forward to in the new year? Oh, not the first week we're back, but we have a new facilitator coming to teach us like textiles and like different rug making techniques. I'm super looking forward to that. We're doing like proddy rugs or proggy rugs. I don't know, it's using burlap, like sheets of burlap as your canvas, rug canvas making thing. And yeah, making really cool rugs that way. So there's so much good stuff to look forward to in the new year. Be really, really great. Perfect. We'll make diamond art together. No progression needed. I'm glad you didn't, because then I can play diamond art with you more. It's waiting in your art cabinet for us when we're back open at studio. Okay, I think I'm done with these earrings. Let me know if there's much more I can add. Just try and cover that corner, but not well. Okay, how this is gonna go on, maybe we can use the glue, I don't know. Okay, so now that I finished this, I'm gonna, oh, that's fine, yeah, you can update your volunteer time. Just like the first day we're open, you can just like either come in or you can call, or we'll figure that out. Okay, how much batter do I have? It is so chilly outside. Okay. I'm trying to, oh, I wonder, I had to unplug this. We'll go fast before my phone dies. Okay, let us add our earrings to our beloved friend, and then we'll put it on my head. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay. So I think we'll just like add, oh, look how cute those are. Add our earrings like this, and then like kind of pinch it, and then we'll glue that, and it'll stay, hopefully. It's always a big hope, full. Oh. Look at that even. Got some gold already. Okay. So we will shake my glue a bunch. And then squeeze it. This is all the glue I have left over after making the paper mache. Not much. Okay. Got the glue. Squeeze. Squeeze. I think I need a lot more. This glue is pretty good though. Okay, so I have the glue on here. I will definitely glue a party hat on already, don't you worry. Oh, it fell off! I was too excited. Okay, squeeze that on. Oh, Artie, you look like you're ready to party. Nice. Okay, we got one earring on. Yeah, what color hat do I use? I have like a green, I have a really nice pink one, a blue. Oh, I have these. I'm kind of feeling the pink, but the blue's also nice. Red, green. I like the pink. The pink one's really great. So you could decide for me, but I have kind of already decided pink. But let me know if you want another color. Okay, so we have to do the other earring now. Gotta squeeze my glue again. Yeah, I don't think the string will fit around its head. Artie's got such a big head, such a big brain. Mainly just so much head needed to hold so Marissa's head can go inside. Oh, we have earring number 2. This is great. Okay. Glue that on. Might just have to stay a bit. Oh my goodness, what a glamorous person. Okay. Oh no. That is so dramatic. That your internet froze. Okay, so we have a party hat. Should we do it right in the middle? It looks amazing. Thank you. Should we do it in the middle? I like a little off to the side always. I think that's cuter. Okay, we don't need this string. Because Artie, your head's so big. You got such a big brain. No strings required for you. Okay, string off. Good, I need to squish my awful glue on it. Oh. Got the glue. Okay. Little off to the side. No seam. There we go. No, stay. We gotta hold it. There we go. Oh yeah. Yeah. Dr. Artie Art is ready to party. We don't want this hat to fall off. I should have glued it on first. Wait, there's a lot of tassels I can kind of like stick towards the glue. Stay hat. Oh, it stayed. I need to leave it for a minute. Okay. Let's move my table. We gotta move my table really far so we can see me put this on. Okay, I'm gonna flip us around. Hi, nice to see you all. Thank you for staying this whole time. I'm so thrilled to put this on my head. I hope I can see out of it. moving my whole table is across my kitchen now. Okay, New Year's party sign. I need to move this up higher because I'm about to put on a big head. We're gonna see this. My phone will be good. Okay, there we go. Hopefully nothing falls off as I put this on my head. But we have, in this two-parter workshop, succeeded at making a New Year's party head out of paper mache. I did cut my hair. Hi. Focus on the head, Ember. We have the paper mache party head. I am so thrilled that we have finished this together. It has been a wild ride. Like I said, Artie is gonna come with us and live at Studio Central. Gonna be our mascot. But without further ado, let's put it on. It fits. I can't see. I can't see out of the head, but here we are. We did it. Thank you for joining us today. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you for joining us. I'm very glad that you could see me in this moment. Yay, great. But Artie has a message for you. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the new year. All the best to you. Thank you for being creative, and yes, stay lovely, stay warm, and stay safe, and we'll see you so soon. Bye-bye. How does Artie turn off the camera? Oh no. Oh, I did it.